Picture this. A time traveler from ancient Rome materializes in your living room, takes one look at your smartphone and says, "You're still checking messages from yesterday? My friend, you're trapped in temporal quicksand." This isn't science fiction. This is Marcus Aurelius speaking to you across 2 millennia about the most human of struggles, learning how not to cling to the past. Today we're going on a journey through time and mind, exploring the Stoic practice of releasing our grip on what's already gone. Think of it as mental archaeology. We're going to excavate the habits that keep us buried in yesterday and discover the tools to build tomorrow. Chapter 1: The Time Prison. Imagine your mind as a sophisticated quantum computer capable of processing infinite possibilities. But here's the glitch: it keeps running the same old programs from years ago. The Stoics understood something that modern neuroscience confirms. Our brains are time machines, but terrible ones. They constantly transport us backward, replaying conversations from last week, relationships that ended years ago, mistakes that happened decades past. Epictetus, who knew something about being trapped, he was literally a slave, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." But here's the kicker. Most of our reactions aren't even happening in real time. We're responding to ghosts. Think of it this way. If your smartphone kept running apps from 2019, you'd call it broken. Yet we let our minds do exactly this every single day. Chapter 2: The Physics of Letting Go. Here's where things get fascinating. In quantum physics, particles exist in multiple states until observed. The moment you look, they collapse into one reality. Your memories work similarly. They're not fixed recordings, but living reconstructions that change each time you access them. The Stoics intuited this centuries before quantum mechanics existed. They knew that the past isn't a solid thing you carry. It's energy you're choosing to invest in expired opportunities. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his journal, "Confine yourself to the present." But he wasn't being poetic, he was being scientific. Every moment you spend relitigating the past is cognitive energy stolen from the only moment where you actually have power, right now. Picture this. You're a spaceship captain with limited fuel. Would you waste it flying in circles around planets you've already visited? Or would you chart a course to new worlds? Chapter 3: The Archaeology Exercise. Let's get practical. Imagine you're an archaeologist, but instead of digging up ancient civilizations, you're excavating your own mental ruins. First, identify your temporal anchors. Those specific memories, regrets, or what-ifs that keep pulling you backward. Write them down. Don't judge them. Just observe them like artifacts. Now here's the Stoic twist. For each anchor, ask yourself, what lesson does this contain, and how can I apply it moving forward? You're not dismissing the past. You're extracting its wisdom and leaving the emotional baggage behind. Seneca put it brilliantly. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. You're not erasing your history, you're upgrading your operating system. Chapter 4: The Holographic Mind. Here's a mind-bending thought. In holography, every piece contains the whole image. Your mind works similarly. Every present moment contains everything you need from your entire past. The Stoics called this the eternal now. Not because time stops, but because the present moment is where all your accumulated wisdom, skills, and insights converge into actionable power. Think of yourself as a time-traveling historian. You've studied the past not to live there, but to navigate the future more skillfully. Every mistake you've made, every victory you've achieved, every person you've loved or lost, they're all compressed into the person sitting here right now. That's not loss, that's evolution. Chapter 5: The Practical Time Machine. Ready for your daily mission? Every morning, spend 60 seconds doing what Marcus Aurelius did. Remind yourself that today is uncharted territory. When your mind starts its time travel routine, replaying that argument, that missed opportunity, that embarrassing moment. Catch yourself. Say, interesting historical data. What's my next move in real time? Here's the advanced technique. Instead of fighting memories, thank them for the information they provided, then consciously redirect your attention to the present challenge or opportunity. It's like being the captain of a starship. You consult your ship's logs for navigation data, but you don't steer by looking in the rearview mirror. The ancient Stoics understood something that took modern science centuries to prove. Time isn't a river carrying you along. It's an ocean, and you're the navigator. Every moment you spend truly present, you're not just living, you're creating. You're taking all the wisdom of your past and all the possibilities of your future and fusing them into this incredible, unrepeatable instant. Remember, you're not running from your history, you're graduating from it. Like a butterfly that carries the memory of being a caterpillar, but isn't trying to crawl back into the cocoon. The past made you who you are. The present is where you decide who you're becoming. And that, fellow time travelers, is the most powerful technology in the universe.